Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel and thank you so much for watching. Today I'm sharing everything I bought on Amazon this month. It's a lot. I've got baby stuff, I've got lifestyle, I've got beauty, I have a Christmas gift that I've bought. It is a lot of stuff and everything I am sharing is all going to be linked in the description bar below. The description bar is a little bit harder to find, so I've made this graphic so that you guys can make sure you find it if you are on the mobile YouTube app, since they have updated recently, but everything is going to be linked in the order that you see it. And I will also have chapters in the description bar, so if there's like one section you want to skip through, like you don't really want to see the baby stuff, you can just click on the next chapter or timestamp and you will be good to go. Just skip right over it. Please, if you are new here, go ahead and click the subscribe button. I would love to have you join my YouTube family. I put up 3 videos a week in like mainly fashion, but a little bit of lifestyle videos as well. And I'll also be sprinkling some baby content in now because I am currently in the 2nd trimester of my pregnancy and I have the hiccups and I'm out of breath to prove it. So I have a lot to talk about. Let's go ahead and get started. Okay, I will cover, let's do baby because that's actually the biggest section, I think, and then everything else is a little bit smaller. So again, if you don't want to watch the baby section, you can just skip right through to the next chapter. A bunch of this stuff was actually recommended to me from you guys. I do not need any more recommendations because I am up to my eyeballs in like recommendations, and at this point I'm so overwhelmed with like what brand of things to buy. Luckily we finished our registry. I wanted to go ahead and get that done, get it off my plate. We finished that this past weekend and it feels so good to have that done. But the only thing that I really didn't register a lot for is clothing. I don't really know how sizing goes. I know that like most often like babies are bigger than the size that's on their clothing. Like they are usually a lot bigger than like a 0 to 3 month piece when they're like 2 months. I actually hear that a lot. My parents even complained about that when we were little. My dad has said for as long as I can remember, clothing should go by weight, not by like age. So I'm not really sure what size wise to get. So I got a variety of like clothing that I've just kind of started purchasing. A lot of this was when I found out what the baby's gender was. I'm about to spoil it, so if you have not seen that we announced the gender, it's over on our vlog channel. I'll link that right here for you guys. Go watch it if you haven't seen it and you like don't want to spoil it. But we're having a little boy and I'm so excited, so I've just been buying clothes that I see that are really cute. So one of the first things I bought from Amazon this month was the Happiest Baby Swaddle. I got these in a couple sizes. A bunch of you guys said that this was a really good swaddle brand, but any swaddle brand that had Velcro or zippers were really highly rated when I asked you guys on Instagram. And as you can see, this one actually has a zipper, has a double zipper all the way down the front, and then when you open it up, it has little Velcro pieces on the inside to keep the baby nice and swaddled tight. I just know that like babies love to be swaddled, and I see a lot of people on Instagram, they'll be like, that poor baby, they look so tight in there. And I totally agree. Like this to me looks big, but I've seen babies in this and I'm like, it looks so small. So I did get a couple sizes in this one, but this is the Happiest Baby Swaddle. Picked up a couple of those, and then I also got a variety of sizes. These actually came in packs. So I got, again, a variety of sizes because I'm not sure what to get. But as far as like clothing goes, so these are the O2 Baby. They're 100% organic cotton. These say 6 to 12 month like zipper. I think they're called nighties or footies or something. And they literally just have one big zip down the middle. And this one has little polar bears on it, which I think is so cute. And then it came in a little set with a solid gray option as well. Oh, this is the 0 to 3 months. So yeah, I did get a couple different sizes, but I love these because they do have the zipper, which is what was like hugely recommended. Zippers, magnets, like Velcro, anything that wasn't a button. You guys were like, buttons are gonna be your least favorite thing when you have a baby. So I did go ahead and get a couple of those. I've also reached the stage of pregnancy where, and I read this on my app, you'll have like a congested kind of feeling to your nose. I was like, that's odd. No, I don't think I'll have that. And then sure enough, here we are. And I also get kind of seasonal allergies this year, but like I don't have allergies. I can like feel that I don't have allergies, and it's just like really weird being congested, but like knowing that there's nothing behind it other than I'm growing a human. This is the other, same brand, the O2 Baby, little like zipper footy, nighty, whatever it's called, has the zipper all the way down the front. And these do have little like mitts, I guess, to come over the hand, but I have separate ones if we want to use those. So like these, got a couple of those. As far as like baby stuff that I got for, okay, no wait, I do have these. These are the Mom Perfect Night pacifiers. A lot of you guys said these were great too, so I got a couple like glow in the dark ones. This one just says Dream Big on it, and this one has little stars on it, and his nursery theme is moon and stars, not galaxy theme. There was some confusion when I told my husband that. He thought it was galaxy. That is not the same thing. So I did get a pack of those, and then I ended up liking them, so I've registered for a couple more. I did get these the other day. These are way early for sure, but I saw they were having a deal on Amazon, so I got 2 different kinds because I've heard amazing things about these for postpartum. I asked what you guys like recommended product-wise for postpartum, and I got so many good like brands and also just products. And one of the things you guys recommended was a belly band, and you said if you have a C-section, I think it's standard for the hospital to give you one, maybe. But it's just like this little belly band, and it actually, I tried it on the other day. It does fit very nicely, but it's not like it's tighter, but it's not overwhelming in this size. I did get one size up as well. Again, it's kind of hard because like my belly is very hard right now. I have a person in there. So we'll see how like size-wise goes after birth. And I'm not even sure if I'm going to use these, but a lot of you guys said that like your stomach just feels so loose and it actually kind of makes your back hurt. And so you guys recommended trying this. And again, you said like if you have a C-section, they should give you one, but even you recommended it for like if you have a vaginal birth. And so I got that one, but I also got this one. This one was the one that was on a really big deal. So I did go ahead and grab this one. This seems like it's very large, but I saw this one is great for like back support as well. So this one has like multiple pieces to it. Yeah. So it's, I don't even know how to, I'll just put the product picture up. I just realized I can't even explain this, but this one is supposed to cover like your whole stomach. It helps your back. You can wear the pieces separate or together. But again, a lot of you guys just said your stomach's gonna be a little squishy. You're not gonna like the feel of it. It's gonna kind of make your back hurt sometimes. I may not use it at all, but I may use it, who knows? So I have these on hand for when I do have the baby. Okay, only other things that I have for me. The first, I needed a replenish of the Pink Stork probiotics. I've been taking these since I was about 5-6 weeks pregnant. I talked about these in my first trimester recap video. I had been taking a different kind of probiotic, but I read that these can help with nausea, indigestion, constipation, and more, as it says. So I grabbed these, and I really liked them so far, and I didn't have a lot of morning sickness, but I do hear that that usually is the case with boy pregnancies. So I did get a little replenish of this, and I am running out. Got 1, 2, 5 left, and so I think the new bottle is supposed to be here tomorrow. The only other thing I bought was the LV Curve. So I have really been thinking about getting the LV pump for, you know, just as like a secondary pump. I got the Spectra S2. That is the one that my insurance like fully covered with all the bells and whistles. It comes with like an ice pack and all this extra stuff and extra bottles and all this and that. So I did get like that as my main pump, but there are a couple times next year, especially right after we have the baby, that we will be traveling, and I want to be able to pump on the go. And I have heard amazing things from you guys about the LV pump. So I did go ahead and get the LV Curve because a lot of you guys who said you didn't even use the LV at all, you really liked the Curve more than the Haka, I think is how it said. Because you guys said that the Haka, your baby kicked off. Like there was one girl who said like literally her milk went flying because her kid just like one good kick to it, and she said it just went flying off of her boob while she was breastfeeding. So I got the LV Curve because you can wear it in your bra. I did try it on because I was like, this is odd, and it's odd, but I like that you can like stick this down in your bra, and again, like you guys said, your kid's not gonna go, you know, it's not gonna send it flying. So that is it for baby stuff I bought. Again, some baby, some mama. I'm just buying things here and there as I see it, because this pregnancy, like I've blinked and I'm in my 2nd trimester, and I know I'm going to blink and be in my 3rd, and I'm going to blink and he's going to be here. So I'm just trying to slowly but surely build up on everything. Okay, now I have beauty. So the first thing I bought was actually, I usually buy this from It Cosmetics, but they do sell, like It Cosmetics actually sells through Amazon, the Confidence in a Cleanser. This is the one of the 2 face washes that I keep in my shower. This one and the Tula one are the only 2 that I interchange, and I completely ran out, and I was like, wait, whoa, I don't have any in backstock. I didn't realize that, so I got on Amazon and bought it because it could come next day. So that is actually like a restock, like I purchase again. I don't know. I purchased this like 4 times this year. It is one of the only 2 that I keep in my shower, and it is so good. I like that one because it has anti-aging properties in it. And I'm 26. So you can never start too early. Random, but I did get a little bottle. This came in a 2-pack, one that had a white head on it as well. Not sure if you guys can see, it's right there. But I complained, and I don't know why I didn't think about it. I complained that the bio oil bottle that I've been using for my belly just always gets covered in oil, and one of you guys was like, just buy a bottle with a pump. And I was like, duh, why didn't I think of that? And so it did come with a little 2-pack, and that thing has been amazing because now the bottle isn't covered in oil constantly, but I do have this empty one that I'm trying to figure out what to do with. That's why I have this empty one here, but got that for the bio oil, and I will link the bio oil below for you guys. I've been so happy with it in pregnancy so far. Again, I mean, I was using it pre-pregnancy on stretch marks, on my boobs, on my thighs, and I loved it, so I will continue throughout my entire pregnancy. These actually just came in today. That's why they're still in the plastic wrapper. These are the Crest 3D white strips. These have 2 count of the 1 Hour Express, and then how many of it does the other one does it have? 20. Okay, so it has 44 strips. It's got 20 professional strips, you know, obviously 1 for each top and bottom, and then 2 of the 1 Hour Express whitening strips. I got these actually because they were on a huge deal. I think they're like 50 bucks for this whole box. I think it was on a like deal for like $25 the other day. So I did go ahead and buy it. I'm not sure the deal is still going on, but anytime I can find those suckers on a deal, I grab them because those are the best white strips. They do just make your teeth hurt. The Lumine ones are really good. They're just a lot slower. Another like restock, repurchase, whatever, are the Mighty patches. I got 2 boxes of these because I am on my last box. This is the warped box, and I think honestly of this, I only have 4 patches left. So good, you guys. I have been fighting hormonal acne since the day I got pregnant, and hormonal acne is so hard to beat. It's almost impossible to beat, or like to begin with. So to have it pregnant, it's been an interesting time, but these do definitely make the large bumps a lot better. And just to tell you guys how good these things are, my sister-in-law came up to me the night before her wedding, and she was like, I started my period and I have bumps all over. And so I told her, I was like, hold on, let me go get you some Mighty patches. I brought these just in case. And I gave her a couple, and I think she said she used like 2 or 3. I think she gets hers on her chin, her hormonal bumps. And she used them, and sure enough, she was like, girl, these are so good. And so the next day she actually kept, she like took them off in the morning time and put new ones on until it was like time to put her makeup on to get ready for the wedding, and it looked significantly better. So they are fast acting. They're not like 100%. Like I wouldn't say you can definitely get rid of 100% of like your acne in a day, but they are very fast acting and can make a bump go away quickly. So that's why I got 2 more boxes of these things. These are my favorite. I've tried a bunch of different brands. Mighty Patch is my favorite. And then this is a TikTok made me buy it kind of thing. This is a brow stamp. I actually used it today. There is a slight learning curve to this. I'm not super happy with these stencils. I use stencil 5, and I feel like that's the most like normal to my shape, but I do wish there was one that had like a much higher arch in it. But I feel like this one has a super high arch, but it's like, that's not a thick brow. And I have really naturally, I've told you guys this before, like Dan Levy level thick brows, and for the most part I can kind of contain them and control them, but I do still have really thick brows. My nose itches today. I'm sorry if you see me scratching it a lot, but I feel like it's just not the best for girls with naturally like super thick brows, because I mean, like I almost had to like go back and still use the pencil to cover like most of the like blonde eyebrow hairs that I get. But for what the product is, it's actually really good. It's a little stamp that I found from TikTok, and I got it on Amazon. It's one of those products that says it's not on Prime. It'll ship in like 2 weeks, and it was here in like 4 days. So the little stamp is here, and then the color is actually in the cap. So I just kind of will do this before I put the stencil on, and I stamp. You're not supposed to rub, and you're not supposed to start from the inside out. Just look it up on TikTok. They have 1,001 tutorials, but you literally just stamp from the outside in, and your brows get done really quickly. It's a slight learning curve, but it's really cool. And again, it's just one of those things TikTok made me buy that like, I don't know if I'll buy this again. Probably not, just because again, the stencils are like a little too thin, but I mean, it's a cool product. Maybe I can find a stencil for thicker brows, and then I can like actually just use the little crayon, whatever it's called. But I just wish the stencils were a little thicker because did not cover your girl's full brows. And that is it for beauty. So now I have the random stuff. The things that I have listed out here to make sure I don't forget what they are. So the first is this pack of 1 billion thank you cards. So it took some of my friends no time at all to find my registry. So I've already been writing some thank you cards. They have bought some stuff for a baby boy. And the hard part is, I don't know where I'm gonna put these because like there are so many in here. Like this is like 120, I think. And so I guess I'm just gonna have to keep them in the box because like what do you do with this? Like where do you put those? It's not like I can take them out. So I'll find somewhere to put them. But I do, you know, love a good thank you card moment. And since people are already showering our little boy with love, I went ahead and got some of these, and I actually grabbed these this week because I was not expecting it. We literally completed our registry on Sunday. We went to Charlotte because that's the closest by my baby. And then, so they sent us gifts and we are so thankful. So I went ahead and got some thank you cards. Okay, did get more weights. So I have 2 12-pound weights, but I mix a lot more now that I'm pregnant. Of my at-home workouts of like mixture of Pilates and then the sweat workout. So I do the sweat app and I've done that for 2 years total. So I definitely did it pre-pregnancy. And then Open Fit app, I've been doing that one that was one of the first apps that I actually downloaded when I started doing at-home workouts a couple years ago. So I'm not sure of the timeline, but I did need some new at-home weights because I've been using for like 2 pounds. I've been using the ones that are like wrist weights and those just aren't the greatest when you're doing Pilates. But I also needed some 8-pound weights because I've been doing sweat for so long that now I'm on such a high level workout that like the workouts are intense and the 12 pounds are just too heavy. So I did go ahead and order some 8s as well, but the only ones I have right here are the 2s. The 8s are actually down there on the floor. So got me some weights on Amazon and they're affordable, especially just to be like little singular weights, but these things are viciously like terrifying because I told my husband, I was like, every time I do Pilates, I'm always like, oh, this is such an easy workout. Like you'll just be sitting there and you'll just be like, oh my God, this is so easy, like 2 pounds. And then after you've been doing this for like 4 minutes and you wanna cry and your arms wanna fall off, like 2 pounds, it seems like a joke, but it is not. It is aggressive. Another favorite, I actually have had a letter board before, but my kitties ruined it. They decided to use it as a kitty claw sharpener, is this felt board. I shared this the other day, a picture of this on my Insta, because I paid off my student loans 13 years early. The only reason, I do get this question, people like, can you share tips and tricks for it? The only reason I was able to do that was because the forbearance, I think that's how you say it, that they did starting in 2020. When they paused student loans in March of 2020, I stopped paying like anything towards student loans and focused solely on my car. So I got my car paid off in August of 2020. And then as soon as that was paid off, I started focusing all of my energy onto student loans. And since there was no interest, you know, the loan wasn't accruing any extra interest over time. Man, it hurt to make those payments, but that's what a private school education will do to you. And now I am debt-free at 13 years ahead of time. Definitely read Dave Ramsey before you go to college. Don't be like me. I read it after I was already in college. So I got that felt board just because I wanted one, but the first thing I got to announce was that I'm debt-free. And then it came with this adorable little box with hundreds, I think it's like 150, 120 letters and numbers and just all kinds of things of all different sizes. In this little box, it also came with a stand here. And then it came with like months and days of the week and stuff, but those weren't already, like I did not have to break apart all of those letters. They already came in the box. The only thing that didn't come like already broken apart were the like days of the week and the months. So I did have to spend some time working on those, but it did come with a little bag. So the person who created this little felt board kit thought of everything. But I love that, and I'm gonna be using that for, you know, I use it for like like weekly pictures. I've been the worst about doing that. Like I told my husband, I thought that would be the one thing I was good at during pregnancy, but I've not been that great at it. I'll take them every few weeks. But I'll use it for stuff like that, and you know, just other things like Christmas. I like a lot of like Christmas board things on Pinterest. Speaking of Christmas, another purchase on Amazon this month was our outdoor Christmas trees. I wanted to get 2 Christmas trees that were like 4 feet or less for outside our door, and I can tell you that these price compare identical to in-store Christmas tree options. We looked at a couple different places, but I wasn't crazy in store. I only was seeing like 2 kinds of like bases. Either the tree had like, well, actually it was 3. So the tree either had no base at all. It was just like its own little stand. And I don't know if you're supposed to put a skirt around it, which I would not recommend doing outside. It wasn't anything exciting, or it was like a burlap sack around the tree, which is way more country than I was looking for, or like glitter gold, like bright and shiny base. And I was just like, I don't love that for outdoor. Like I like gold inside, but I wanted something that was just simple and wasn't gonna really be a mess outside, and I didn't want burlap. So I ended up finding these on Amazon, and they have just like a simple black kind of antiqued base to them, and they are flocked, so they are not coming in my house. They are staying outside. The flocked tree that we have for inside already makes a big enough mess. So anytime I can keep the mess out, I do. But I opened them the other day when they came in, and I like looked at them, made sure they weren't cracked, anything missing, made sure they were the right ones, and flocking got everywhere. So those will be staying outside, and they will go on the front porch, and I cannot wait to put them out in a couple weeks. Yes, I am an early decorator. Do not hate on it. I don't need that kind of negativity in my life. If I was hosting Thanksgiving, I would wait, but I'm not hosting Thanksgiving, so I don't need to not have a Christmas tree up. I love Christmas time. And then the last thing is this neck massager. So this is actually a Christmas present. I won't say for who, but I know that they will love it. I hear a lot of people talking about these, and I actually see a lot of these are highly rated. A lot of them are on gift guides this year. And so I went ahead and purchased it, and I was like, you know what? I really love our massage gun that we got. Sam got me that as part of my birthday present this year, and that is one of the best gifts I have ever received in my life. Like, it hurts so good. My parents have asked to borrow that thing so many times that I think they actually went ahead and bought their own. Giving someone a massager, I feel like nowadays, like, it used to seem like super junky, and I feel like now people are just, they're getting it. They're back to like realizing, hey, these things are magical. So I did get this neck massager as a Christmas gift, but I won't say who for. It is not Sam. And that is it for this video. It actually went a lot faster-ish than I thought it was going to. I feel like I have a million things here, but it was a big month on Amazon. I did a lot of shopping, a lot of baby shopping, and I will probably do a whole lot more coming up in the next few months. I am almost finished with Christmas shopping because I wanted to be done by November. And we only have a couple people left to buy for, so I'm very glad to be done with it, but I do still just buy a lot more during the holiday season there. So keep an eye out for those videos coming in the next few months, but thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to go below and click the subscribe button if you are new here. Love you guys so much, and we, like, need to get better about saying that, me and the baby in my belly, will see you in the next video.